Friends, welcome back to Hacking Your Biology to Better Health through Intermittent Fasting. We will break down the latest information and knowledge on health and wellness to help you live your best life. Let's dive right in. Types of intermittent fasting. Are you looking to lose weight, improve your metabolic health, or do you just want to feel more energized? Intermittent fasting might be the tool you've been searching for. But with so many methods out there, how do you know which one is right for you? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Let's break it all down. First, let's recap about what intermittent fasting actually is. At its core, intermittent fasting is an eating pattern that cycles between periods of eating and fasting. It's not about what you eat, but when you eat. And the science behind it is pretty fascinating. Studies have shown that fasting can trigger cellular repair processes, improve insulin sensitivity, and even boost brain function. Cellular repair and autophagy. During fasting, your body initiates a process called autophagy, where cells remove damaged components and regenerate. This process is believed to protect against diseases such as cancer and Alzheimer's by maintaining cellular health. For example, a 2019 review published in the New England Journal of Medicine by Drs. Rafael DeCabo and Mark P. Mattson of Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine highlighted that intermittent fasting can reduce inflammation, improve glucose regulation, and even extend lifespan in animal studies. Pretty cool, right? Now let's get into the different methods of intermittent fasting. There are several popular approaches, and each has its own pros and cons. I'll walk you through the most common ones. 1. The 16/8 method, time-restricted eating. First up, the 16/8 method. This is one of the most popular and beginner-friendly approaches. You fast for 16 hours and eat all your meals within an 8-hour window. For example, you might eat between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m., then fast until noon the next day. Advantages: easy to fit into a daily routine, helps regulate blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity. A 2018 study in Medical News Today found that time-restricted eating improved glucose control and even reduced blood pressure in participants. However, skipping breakfast might not work for everyone, especially if you're an early riser or have a physically demanding job. It can take time to adjust to the fasting period. Additional tip: if you're new to fasting, start with a shorter fasting window, like 12 hours. And gradually work your way up to 16 hours. This can help your body adapt without feeling overwhelmed. Next, we have the 5-2 diet, or the 5-2 day fasting. With this method, you eat normally for 5 days of the week and restrict your calorie intake to about 500 to 600 calories on the other 2 days. This method is flexible. You can choose which days to fast based on your schedule. A 2011 study in the British Journal of Nutrition found that the 5-2 diet was effective for weight loss and improved markers of heart health. One of the disadvantages of this method is that the low-calorie days can be challenging, especially if you're not used to calorie restriction. It may not be suitable for people with a history of disordered eating. Additional tip: on fasting days, focus on nutrient-dense, low-calorie foods like vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats to stay full and energized. Chapter 5. Alternate Day Fasting, ADF. ADF consists of alternating between fasting days and regular eating days. On fasting days, you consume very few calories, typically less than 25% of your usual intake, while on non-fasting days, you eat normally. This method can be quite restrictive and may not be sustainable for everyone. A variant of this method is the one meal a day, OMAD. As the name suggests, OMAD involves eating just one large meal per day, within a specific time frame, usually 1 hour, while fasting for the remaining 23 hours. This method is often chosen by those who prefer fewer meals but requires careful planning to ensure nutritional needs are met within that single meal. Another method is Eat Stop Eat, where you do a full 24-hour fast once or twice a week. For example, you might finish dinner at 7 p.m. and not eat again until 7 p.m. the next day. Pros: simple and straightforward, no calorie counting. Can lead to significant calorie reduction over the week. Cons: a full 24-hour fast can be tough, especially for beginners. You might feel fatigued or irritable during the fasting period. Additional tip: stay busy on fasting days to distract yourself from hunger. Light activities like walking or reading can help pass the time. Alternate day fasting involves fasting every other day. On fasting days, you might eat very little, around 500 calories or nothing at all. Pros can lead to rapid weight loss. A 2017 study found that alternate day fasting was effective for weight loss and improved heart health markers. Cons: it's one of the more extreme methods and can be hard to sustain long term. Not ideal for people with high energy demands, like athletes. Additional tip: if you're struggling with full fasting days, try a modified version where you eat 25% of your normal calorie intake on fasting days, instead of cutting out food entirely. Finally, there's the warrior diet, where you fast for 20 hours and eat one large meal at night within a 4-hour window. Pros may suit people who prefer eating one big meal. Can simplify meal planning. Cons: eating one large meal might lead to overeating or digestive discomfort. Not ideal for those who need consistent energy throughout the day. Additional tip: if you try the warrior diet, make sure your one meal is balanced with plenty of protein, healthy fats, and fiber to keep you satisfied and nourished. Let's not forget water fasting. Water fasting entails consuming only water for a set period, which can vary from a day to several days. While this method is sometimes used for detoxification purposes, it should be approached with caution and ideally under medical supervision due to potential health risks. Now, before you jump into intermittent fasting, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, hydration is key. Drink plenty of water during your fasting periods. Second, listen to your body. If you feel dizzy, overly fatigued, or unwell, it's okay to adjust your approach or stop altogether. And finally, intermittent fasting isn't for everyone. If you're pregnant, breastfeeding, have a history of eating disorders, or have certain medical conditions, consult your doctor before starting. Remember, intermittent fasting is just one tool in the toolbox. It's not a magic solution, but when done correctly, it can be a powerful way to improve your health. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more health tips. Let me know in the comments. Have you tried intermittent fasting? What method works best for you? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.